Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Baltimore come in as losers in their last 9 games. They'll try to prevent that streak from reaching double digits next. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. The 1-1 home. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Speared by Price on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Lifetime versus David Price. He's a .318 hitter. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Misses, ball 2. Towards second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Popped him up. Moreland is there for it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jeffrey Ramirez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Andrew Benintendi.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Here's Mookie Betts. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Stewart ranging back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And a relay home and not in time as the run scores.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in.
Yeah, he can be found on the leaderboards for batting average and home runs too, guys. He's having a very special year so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Betts stands at second with no outs. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
2-2 the count. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia, and the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's
a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
A high fastball is in there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
1-1.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
That is 7.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
3 runs already home here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
2 men on, 2 out, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious if you ask me, guys. Whenever you hit a guy with runners on second and third and first base open, the players in the opposing dugout take notice and probably aren't too thrilled about it.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Ready with the 1-2. Down the third baseline. He's got it. BAL at the bag, and that retires the side. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles nothing. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the BOS Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
And ready for his first at-bat, Joey Rickard, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Lifetime versus David Price. He has 7 hits in 21 at-bats. Price ready with the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second, and bobbled out there by Pedroia. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
The left fielder, number
Set to go now, Adam Duvall. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Ready for another chance? Andrew Benintendi. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Ball 1, well below the zone.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Pops this one up. Escobar is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the 3rd baseline. But this is foul for the 1st strike. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Grounded up the first baseline. Trumbo has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup, because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 33 on the year, as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The batter, number 2.
In now, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average right at 280 coming in. 17 home runs and 66 driven in. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer
The
job.
batter, number 50. Second baseman, DUSTIN. PEDROIA.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Pitch out, nothing doing. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
3-0.
Chris Taylor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So striding in, Chris Taylor. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bogaerts on second. Pedroia on at first with 2 down. Taylor behind. 0-2 the count. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Popped up.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the third out. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 Boston. Now at the plate, DJ Stewart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. On a swing to forget there. It's back even at 2-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Renato Nunez is on deck. The 3-2 now from Price. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And here's Renato Nunez. Lifetime versus David Price. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. There's the ball low. He misses with a changeup. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2 pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Jesus Sucre.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. In now for the O's, Jonathan Villar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. called strike at the knees. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Popped him up. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Mitch Moreland, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Bouncer up the middle. Escobar fields it cleanly, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of this slump he's been in.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. That's wide. 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. There for it, Escobar. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Rickards under it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in now, Alcides Escobar as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Hit hard up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, TREY MANCINI.
Now at the plate, TREY MANCINI. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Ball even at 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Mark.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2 is the count.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 4-0. So the Red Sox lineup turns over,
Leading
and
off
to the plate,
for the
Andrew
Red Sox,
Benintendi. It was a
the left
flyout
fielder,
for him in his last trip.
Benintendi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Pulled toward right center field. Rickard's on the move. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
He definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Standing in now, Mookie Betts.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
That miss. That's the ball.
Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. 1-2. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold them in a single.
Tanner Scott answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Played on the backhand. Over to VR. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Scott has registered just under 110 innings on the mound. And with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Striding in, Dustin Pedroia. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Rickard is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 4 full. The Red Sox are out in front 5-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
the right fielder, Joey Rickard.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
He got ahead with two good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First offering on its way. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. Ball one.
That's outside. Ball.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. This is in the air out to right field. Betts is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Stepping up to the plate, DJ Stewart. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike away from being shut out through 5.
He'll try again. 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Riding in once again, Chris Taylor. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And he misses again. 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. Swings through it for strike number two. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Orioles' Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And it's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And there are two away now.
The batter.
Now in the box,
fielder.
Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Junior.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
1-2, the count.
Set to deal on a ball and two strikes.
Down, ball.
2-2 now with two away and the base is empty. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Stewart has it in his tracks, and that's the third out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready now, Renato Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. One away. Now at the plate, Jesus Sucre comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the sixth inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Line to the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back to back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Stepping in now, Alcides Escobar, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Standing in, TREY Mancini, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Mancini.
He's set, and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. VR at second with 2 down. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Hopped up. Moreland has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Red Sox on top 5-1. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
And he struck him out.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And you can see right there he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. So striding forward now, Mookie Betts. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Two and one now to Mookie.
1 strike.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Set. Here's the 3-1. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. Gone over the monster for a home run. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Number 23 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
J.D. Martinez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And it's quickly 0-2. Still only one out in the inning. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way, and a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Grounded to short. Escobar has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready once again, Joey Rickard. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch here from Price. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Price just 1 earned run so far here with 1 out in the 7th inning. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box, DJ Stewart, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Stewart, a 25-year-old, is playing up the middle and center field here, but most often he can be found in right. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Hunter Harvey comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
56, Hunter Harvey.
So stepping in, Dustin PEDROIA. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Dustin PEDROIA.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. The 1-1 is a ball high and inside. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Popped him up. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
Well, you see that sometimes in day games. It's easy to say that from here that he should have made the play, but the ball gets lost in that big sky sometimes. It's a play that should have been made. You kind of feel bad for him at the same time.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball just off the inside corner. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter, the first baseman, MITCH MORELAND.
Digging in, MITCH MORELAND. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pedroia at second. Taylor on at first with nobody out. And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
1 man is out of the Red Sox 7th. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2-0 the count.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Line toward the alley in left center. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Liner toward right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Benintendi carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Wow, the first 6 innings, this guy was sharp. 7th inning hasn't been the case so far. He needs to refocus again.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1 to Trumbo for the double play, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 9-1. Brandon Workman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Now batting, Renato Nunez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
In now, Jesus Sucre, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Nunez leads off second with nobody out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 2 for 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
First and second here with nobody out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 down. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
Now batter, the designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 17 for him on the season as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Joe Jimenez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez. Now batting, the first base.
Stepping in now, Mark Trumbo. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
To first, and Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is retired. But the damage certainly done as the Orioles played 4 on the grand slam. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Orioles 5. Arodys Vizcaíno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Arodys Vizcaíno.
So coming to the plate, Mookie Betts, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. 0-1. Here it comes. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Looped over toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Vizcaíno has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And there's ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Xander Bogaerts is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adam Duvall. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. First pitch on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called the strike. And it's 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Duvall gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he misses there. 1-2.
1-2.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats, but it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Greg Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Trey. Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Standing in now, Renato Nunez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Jesus Sucre, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
9-7 the final score in this ball game. The Bo Sox win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. David Price earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Jeffrey Ramirez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Craig Kimbrell hammers down the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.